camping. Outside, enjoying nature. The bane of existence for gamers. I went and did that. And here is my little vlog to prove it. And show how wonderful it actually is, even if you're a gamer. So I hope you enjoy. And also thank you all for your support. Leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Hope you enjoy. So this is my car all packed. And there's my tent after setting it up. And I'm going to give you a little tour of it. By the way, this is a voiceover. I got my little porch area here. I say porch, but there's no ground or anything. It's just open. But it's a nice spot to put your shoes and a rug. And then that's how you get inside. There's 2 doors on the tent. It's pretty nice, I have to say. And there it is, all decorated during the daytime. At night I'll plug in those lights and it's super cozy. And that's the whole tour of the tent. You got a little holding thing up at the top. And there's where I sleep. Very comfy. I go there and I zonk out. There's the chair where I put all my crap when it gets too messy. Here's a window. A view, if you would, of some shrubs. It was a good view. It kept some shade on the tent at least, because otherwise I was like in the direct sun, so it was a little warm when it was hot out. I decided to take a little walk around the park. I know my way pretty well before. Sorry about the not greatest quality. I'm poor and have an Android. No offense to anyone else who has an Android, but it's what I got. Here's the little beach area that's on the lake. It's very nice. Very warm water. And they also have a dock to have a boat launch and then also do some fishing off of. It's very nice. Good. There's the water. It's very nice first day. So I just decided to take a little night walk. But this time it was much darker, obviously. It was a straight path, so I wouldn't get lost, and I've been on it before. What's really cool is that it's along the lake shore, and you can see the water at the end of it, so it was a nice walk. It's a long path because it used to be an old railroad, fun fact. And now it's been not used anymore. And here, it's gotten so overgrown that I was like, should I go through? Is there gonna be spiders? But I was no balls. We go through. And yeah, so I just kept walking along the lake shore, and I finally came across where the opening was. There's more farther down the path, but I don't. Yeah, so there's the first clearing of the little lakeshore, and then I decided to keep going, but now you can definitely see where the old tracks were from the railroad, which is pretty cool that they're still there. I'm sure over time they'll be gone. And then the next clearing is a little bit farther down on the path, but it's a lot bigger one. This is one where you definitely could, like, go down by the water. But yeah, it was very peaceful. And then we decided to have a little campfire at night. And then it was time for me to hit the hay because it was a long day. I worked and got to unpack and set up everything, and I was just ready to zonk out. So before I went to bed, I went to charge my phone. Wondering why it wouldn't charge. This is why. I was very confused and like, really? Well, how did I do this? At the end of each night, I also took a sleepy time picture of each night, so be expecting those. And for the next day, I got up and I started making coffee, my percolator. I use the special beans I got. They're called Manatee Coffee. That's the Caribbean Delight. Very good flavor. I love making coffee in a percolator. I don't know what it is, but it's so good compared to just normal coffee. I don't know, it's just fun to make. I do recommend Manatee Coffee, though, if you want to go check them out and support them. But then once you have the grounds in the top of the percolator, you just plop on the lid and you put in, like, the container full of water. It's, like, it seems kind of hard at first, but once you do it, it's just, I don't know, it's satisfying with the end result, and the coffee is so good. Here's me attempting to light up the burner. I did it with one hand. I'm pretty impressed by myself. And you just plop on the percolator and you just let it go until the water on top starts boiling over. Just like that. And it has like a kind of a coffee color. And then therefore you can pour your coffee. And that was my setup for my cooking station, basically. Look at that. That is just, oh, so beautiful. I love it. And it was delicious. Had hints of caramel and coconut in it from the coffee. Very good. And there's me enjoying my coffee. It was so good. And then that was my breakfast. I had toast bacon, blueberry pancakes. And then after breakfast, went for a quick little walk to take some pictures of the lake. It was so beautiful that morning and so warm. Then we decided to go to the beach later, and I brought my paddleboard with. And I also decided to do my nails before going to the beach, so... And I also have a very nice waterproof case, so I was able to take it out on the water and get a little bit of footage. Very fun. I have to say though, the water was a little bit choppy, but other than that, it was great. And then I decided to lay on the beach. I lay like this so my face doesn't feel like it's on fire. But yeah, it was just super nice to lay on the beach, get some sun in. It was very relaxing. And then I also brought myself some snacks and a drink. And I sat and just enjoyed the nice sun. I laid in the shade a little bit too because it was getting too hot. And I was reading my book. Very good. And then after the beach, we went and got some ice cream that is caramel flavored. Can't remember the name. And then we also enjoyed a nice fire and just kind of stared into the flames and questioned my existence. Isn't that what you do at campfires? Is just sit there and question your existence? The flames continuously to dance. You question, how am I here? What is this? Why is this so relaxing? And then you help yourself to a nice, delicious s'more because this was so good, let me tell ya. And then I went for a quick night walk as the fire slowly died down. It was very peaceful. This is a video of the lake. It's very hard to see. I thought I could brighten it up, but it didn't turn out very good. Look at those scary looking eyes, see? Oh no, not scary. It's a beautiful girl, yes. And then it was time to hit the hay because I was tired from a full day of camping and I definitely had sunburns the next day. There's a sleeping time photo of day 2. And the next day my dog was so excited for breakfast because I was making turkey bacon. She did not leave my side once until that bacon was done cooking and she was so excited. Of course I had to give her a little piece because how could I not? She's my dog. She's such a good girl. After breakfast, I took a quick trip to the store. I just walked there because it was right across the street from us. And yeah, it's also a gas station and also has like a restaurant next to it. It's had a lot of stuff. It also had a laundromat where you can do your launder. I don't know what that is. And then I got a scratch off, a shirt, and a drink. Unfortunately, I didn't win. I wouldn't have said anything, but you know, there would be signs. And then later, I actually decided to take one of the hiking trails. What's pretty cool is that it kind of leads you right into town. But it was a nice, easy trail to walk, very well pathed, and there's the town. It's a bar. I don't know what that other building was. I didn't check it out. But yeah, it's a big old town. There's an ice cream place, though. There's the bar. And then they also just recently made a new, bike path. I unfortunately did not have a bike, and I was not about to walk on a trail I didn't go before. I also stopped at the park, and I sat on a swing, and once again questioned my existence, and thought about, I think I'm having a quarter-life crisis, but you know, I'm here for a good time. And then I went and checked out the baseball field. That was cool. And I went and saw the town a little bit. It was a nice, short lap. There actually is some houses there. And there is a actually decent hotel, had a restaurant, and there's a woodshed, and there's the ice cream place I mentioned. And then I made it back just in time before the rain started. So, I don't know if you can hear, but it's really coming down. I don't know if you can hear me. The rain's really coming down. It's only been raining for an hour. This is the loudest it's been, the most it's come down. So, I'm doing great! So, yeah. We'll see how well this goes. Supposedly this rain is supposed to continue throughout the night. And even some of tomorrow. Hopefully no thunderstorms though. So we'll find out. sat in my tent and ate some chips, wondering when will this rain stop? Is it going to? Will I just keep eating chips? And I decided, no, I'm not going to. I'm going to draw. And I drew a dead toad. Don't know why. Just did. And then we went to a pavilion to have a fire and play some games. It was a pretty good time. And then there's the view of the beach from the pavilion. It was very loud with the rain still. It was coming down and it was windy. So I sat and stood by the fire and tended it while everyone else was playing games because I was so cold. So it was very warm. It started getting pretty good. And then I made some s'mores. I think that was the majority of my diet for the trip. That's okay though. And one of the s'mores was about to fall off, so I saved it and made a double-decker s'more, and it was good. And then it was time for bed, so there's a sleepy time picture. And next day, I wanted to see how the results of the rain were in my tent. It was only that little puddle, and I think it, like, collects right there, and it just drips. Made some eggs for breakfast, and of course my dog wanted some, so she was right there waiting for some eggs. Also, there's a groundskeeper that knows my dog for the last 13 years, and he always remembers her to give her a treat. He is just so kind. He loves her. It's crazy to think we come camping here every year, and somehow he still remembers her. And every morning, if she's up and he sees her, he's gonna give her a treat. And that was my breakfast for that morning. Made some pancakes and eggs, and then I decided to take another quick walk. I went down to the lake. Just because I knew it was going to rain probably again, so wanted to get out and about before it was raining. And then I also took a new path. It went to a lookout that looked out over the swamp, so that was pretty cool. I kind of forgot about this trail because I don't usually go on this one. It's kind of out of the way, but so it was neat to walk on it at least once. And there's the platform. I remembered why I also don't go out here very often. Mosquitoes, they are terrible out here. And there's the swamp. I unfortunately did not see Shrek. He wasn't there. I don't know where he was. Anyways, and then I walked to the lakeshore again just because I was like, I want to get another hike in before the rain comes. So that was pretty fun. Got my steps in for the day. And there's the whole trail. I also found a dirt mountain. I didn't hike up because I didn't want sand in my shoes. So, now it's raining during the day. Next day, we had some sunshine for a while at least. Now it's starting to rain and thunderstorm. Just hang out in the tent, and if it gets bad enough, I do have a camper going, so it'll be good. It's a little warm, but I got my fan going. I got some snacks. Just gonna be chilling and probably do some drawing on my tablet. That was a lie. I did not draw on my tablet. I went and played Squishmallow Monopoly for like 5 minutes and then quit, and then I actually draw it on my tablet. It's still raining. I'm just drawing on my tablet in the tent. There is thunderstorms now, so that's cool. But my tent is still holding up with the rain, so that's good. But oh my god, rain, thunder! Oh. It's gonna be a long night. It's only 6 o'clock. For the rest of the night, I played Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line because I have addiction to Final Fantasy XIV, and then it was sleepy time. Next morning, I made some coffee in my single cup maker just because it was easier, and I went for a walk on that foggy morning. It was a little foggy, and it definitely was starting to come down with rain. Yep, everything is drenched at the docks. It's fine though. I wanted to walk still, see how foggy the lake looked, and then it stopped raining. There's some ducks, and then it just quit raining again, and I went and took another walk by the lake shore, and it was just very peaceful that morning. Very calm, even with like the fog and stuff. I enjoyed it. And then the chipmunks there are very friendly. They will come up to you and crawl on your legs because they want snacks. And there was one next to our campsite. And it was finally dry enough so we could have a fire, so I had a drink and I made some s'mores. It was very good time. And here's me trying to roast a s'more. Now it's on fire. I did the worst thing ever and I flung it up and down and it wasn't working. And then I made a spear for some reason. And just the rest of the night, I sat and relaxed by the fire. It was just peaceful. And it was the last fire of the trip and the last tent sleep. I had to take one last quick walk to the docks before I packed up and left for the day. Just enjoy the last peaceful morning I was going to have. And then it was time to head home. Thank you guys for the 50 subscribers. I appreciate all your support. It really means a lot to me. Like, it's not a big number, but really, like, to come this far, it means a lot to me. It really does, and I appreciate you guys for it. So I hope you all continue to support me in my goofy endeavors, and hope you all stick around for the long ride. And my next goal is to get to 100 subscribers and also 50 followers on Twitch. So if you want to go support me over there, I'd gladly appreciate it.